Hello guys and welcome back to the Cadet and Junior Nationals 2024 at the University of Nottingham. This is our women's Epee final here in the under-17 category. On the right you have Isabella Howser from OPS Fencing Club being coached by her dad Chris Howser, and on the left we have Eilidh Paterson from Royal Tunbridge, Wales, being coached by Paul Beasley. So right now we're seeing Eilidh pressing quite a lot, trying to provoke some kind of action. A lot of beating the blade, really trying to engage it, trying to force an action. And there we see, eventually we see Isabella Howser go in for the flesh. Eilidh missing her first action, but managing to get the stop hit over her back. As you might see, there is quite a large height difference between the two. Eilidh probably trying to expose that height distance during the match. So, that time, referee has called coracle first, which means body to body, therefore the point scored after that does not count. Isabella here trying to really use that fast flesh that she has. Eilidh needs to be prepared for that, but also she is trying to provoke it, using lots of beats of the blades, going in and out of the distance. Some very classical Epee going on right now. So we saw that Eilidh went in for the attack, fell a little bit short. Izzy has managed to do a really nice octile parry and getting the riposte in on the shoulder. Again, very nice this time. Eilidh took a larger step in forward. Isabella engages the blade, manages to slip off and score a really nice flesh attack there. The flesh attack becoming more and more used in Epee as the sport becomes a bit more aggressive and more fast-paced. There we go, a little bit. Isabella goes for the same flesh that time, and Eilidh manages to bind into a parry and then get a nice riposte in. Really, really good close match so far as we enter the ending stages of this first period. So I'll finish this first period, have a 1 minute break, then do another 3 minutes. And if they still haven't reached the score of 15 yet, they'll have another minute break before the last 3 minutes. Bit of a variation this time. Instead of using the beats as a preparation and the feints into hand, Eilidh decides to actually go for the action into the wrist. Really, really nice. And we will go now into our first 1 minute break. Pretty even match so far. Isabella Howser trying to use that flesh attack. Eilidh Paterson really trying just to use her reach. Also a good variation as well, using the parry also. So some recent fencing kind of history from these both. Eilidh Paterson had just been to the Commonwealth Championships in New Zealand over the summer, competing for Scotland, and whilst only being a cadet, she managed to get a bronze medal in the junior category, which is a really incredible achievement. And then for Isabella Howser, she is actually currently competing in pentathlon as well as fencing. So pentathlon, for those who don't know, is made up of 5 different sports: running, shooting, combined into one, fencing bonus round, a 200-meter swim, and also the new obstacle course racing. And she has recently been to the European Championships for that. So after discussing with their coaches and getting some water in to rehydrate, they're going to the second period now. Very nice hit from Izzy. So this time, Izzy Howser had noticed that what the pattern of Eilidh's preparations are, and then as Eilidh stepped in a little bit too close, a really nice lunge in on the preparation. So again, referee has called Coracle first before the touch, therefore the touch is not valid. And we reset where they were. Referee is just going to go to video here. So at these Cadet and Junior Championships this year, we do have video replay. The system for this is that each fencer at the start of the bout have 2 video replays each. You can keep using video until you get 2 incorrect. However, the referee can go to the video whenever they decide, and for decisions that maybe are a little bit trickier than usual, Noah Blackmore, your referee for this match, decided to go to the video referee to check. And again, the same nice little engagement flesh there from Isabella Howser. Nice little recoil engagement, that is a little push against the blade to displace it, followed by a nice fast flash in. So, referee has given the hit there as a stop hit. However, they're going to check just in case, as Isabella Howser thinks it hit the floor. And decision overturned. Eilidh here is just trying to push, trying to provoke an action, or trying to land her own. So again, Coracle called first before the hit was touched. Eilidh here now trying to land attacks of her own. Really trying to break through the strong parries that Isabella Howser has. And again, the fleshing on the preparation is parried by Eilidh, and no hit scored. There we go, this time the riposte does land. Eilidh taking the extra step back before using the riposte, giving her that extra bit of distance. And again, really close match this. 6-all. They've got plenty of time left still, as they've got another period after this. It was very nice from Izzy Howser, actually. So instead of waiting for Eilidh to push her to the end of the piece, and she used that kind of option as surprise and flashes in. Misses the first, but manages to get the remise in after that. Eilidh still playing with the distance, moving in and out, getting very close with those lunges. So this time, Izzy Howser flashes in. She stops before her opponent, so no crossing, no coracle. Eilidh tries to then flash past to stop the hit. In stepping off, Izzy Howser gets the hit on for a single light. Very, very nice attack in there. Actually misses the first one initially, but manages to get remise in. And of course in Epee, with no rules about priority, you can just keep going without the worry of needing to find the blade to get the point or to have what we call the right of way. And we've now entered our second 1 minute break with Isabella Howser up 8-7. Now both coaches getting some times to just re-confidence their fence, give them that little boost, give them that little tactical knowledge that they have, and go into the last period. So far, a very, very close, very good match. Each fencer managing to provide a little bit of something different to get those single lights as well as the doubles we have seen. The difference will be, can Paterson keep pressing and manage to find the power riposte in time, or will Howser keep being able to push through those really, really strong fleshes and keep the lead? So this will be the last 3 minute bout. If the score is tied by the end of this 3 minutes, we will have a 1 minute priority where someone will be assigned priority, and if nobody scores a single light within a minute, that person will win. But only if the scores are tied at the end of this period. There we go. Eilidh manages to pick up a very nice parry riposte, the same one she's been trying to do all match. Manages to land this one, and we are back at 8-all. Again, so this time, Isabella Howser uses that fast flesh that she has. Paterson takes the parry, however, Isabella, with quick thinking, manages to slip off and land the remise before Paterson can land her initial attack. And now we're seeing a bit more aggression from Eilidh Paterson, really trying to push through an attack to make sure that Howser doesn't even have the chance to do the flesh. However, really quick thinking to get the stop hit out from Isabella to make it a double and maintain that 1 point lead. So the referee has just given a yellow card there to Isabella Howser for Coracore to avoid the hit. Basically what this means is you cannot barge into your opponent to avoid being hit on. That is a yellow card offence, another one of those, and it'll be a red card offence and a point to your opponent. Nice little beat action from Paterson there, but Isabella Howser again, very, very attentive, very, very much focused, manages to get her arm out for the stop hit, which is all she needs as she has the lead to make it a double. This time Paterson lunges in, really, really trying to push now, having to make up these points, but Isabella Howser, textbook stop hit into the elbow. Really, really beautiful classic touch, and takes a 2 point lead. Again, Izzy Howser doing exactly what she needs to do. She doesn't need to rush, she doesn't need to do any kind of rash decision making. She can just keep going as she is, getting those doubles as she has the 2 point lead already. We have a minute left now in this period. I don't think we're going to go to priority, but you never know. Paterson needs to find that little something extra, a bit of a different variation of the attack to break through Izzy Howser's great defence. A really good attempt from Paterson to vary the attack. However, a beautiful octave riposte from Isabella Howser, absolutely textbook, and she is 1 point away from the Cadet national title here in 2024. Clock is running down now. Not much time left to go at all. Paterson's really going to have to push for a point here. She's got 3 points to catch up. Howser very happy to wait out. And the double that seals it. Really, really good fencing from both ladies. However, Isabella Howser's incredible defence has meant she is your new under-17 national champion within the British Fencing National Championships here at the University of Nottingham. Coming up shortly, you will have the final of the day, the Cadet Women's Foil. But for now, I have been Ed, your Epee commentator. I will be back tomorrow and have an enjoyable little break before the Women's Foil final.